Hi, I'm Christian Guzman, and I approve of the Board Shorts and Banter podcast.
I thought you were frozen. Jesus.
That's like the fourth time I've got you now. You do
Tom,
realise,
Stop it.
mate, it's funny, man. Like, what is good? How are we?
I am great, mate. How are you?
I am awful.
Awful?
Yeah, you'd never guess what I did. Right, you see this?
Oh,
No, do you know why? Right, for anyone that's just listening, right? So, I've moved into a new place. That means I've got a new washer dryer,
no.
right? Literally like a full batch of all-in stuff straight in the washer dryer. It was really late. It's like midnight, so I couldn't even really see the dials. I, did it all, like turned it on. I was like, I'm just getting to bed. Woke up in the morning, mate. It's literally like it had been through a volcano.
Oh, Tom.
Dan's gonna give me the boot.
How have you done that?
I don't
Everyone
know, mate.
knows. 30 degrees, inside out.
Yeah.
Tit.
Cool wash, hang dry it. Do not tumble dry your all-in stuff. All right, 'cause it
Don't
just
tumble
completely
dry
ruins it.
anything.
No, I don't even iron my clothes.
You're disgusting. Mate, you're a pig.
No. Come on, right? Look, this has not been ironed. This is why it's been for a volcano instead. But just hang dry your stuff, right?
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's sound.
I would agree. You don't need to iron a lot of stuff.
Right. So as an adult, I've purchased a Hoover, but I've never purchased an iron.
I've ever told you about... We've got a little bit of a Hoover obsession in the Krog and Jones household.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Well, before we get into that, what is good, people? Welcome back to the Board Shorts and Banter podcast. If you want to cop yourself some all-in bodybuilding clothing, do not put it into volcano setting on your washing machine or washer dryer, right?
Please don't.
We'll dry it because you will regret it like I do. But anyway, you can use code BS&B to save yourself a little bit of cash money on all of your garbs, all right? Just don't tumble dry them. Anyway, Josh, carry on.
Before I talk about my Hoover obsession, shall we or can we tease what's coming
What you mean?
in the next launch?
Ooh, okay. Yeah, go on. I reckon we can.
I reckon we can. Dan,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but we're going to do it. Shorts.
Ooh. Nice ones as well.
Nice shorts.
Mhm.
Maybe joggers or something like that.
Are they the shorts with the double? Maybe.
I don't know.
Anyway,
nice stuff is coming.
Oh, who would have thought? Nice stuff is coming.
And next month, my favourite item of clothing ever is getting launched. But you got to be patient for that. Oh, will that be June? End of May, June time.
What's that? I don't know this. Oh, okay. Yeah. Anyone that's listening on Spotify, not watching on a video, you're gonna have to wait for that. All right.
Yeah. I just teased it, guys. I teased it.
Right. Hang on. 2 seconds. Oh, yes. Is that Rubicon?
Rubicon, yeah.
What-
Strawberry kiwi.
Ooh, I do like that. What's your favourite diet drink?
I'd say the flavoured water from Tesco's, the fizzy flavoured water.
Okay, like the white grape and...
Yeah, white grape and whatever it is. Is it white grape and elderflower or something like that? It's sensational.
It's very good.
Yeah.
It's very, very good. Anyway, carry on. Hoovers, mate.
Hoovers.
People come to the Board Shorts and Banner podcast to talk about Hoovers, so let's go.
In my flat, guess how many Hoovers we have?
5.
Bloody hell, Tom.
What?
5.
3.
We've got 3.
3. Okay, let me guess. You got Dyson?
No.
You got Shark?
Nope.
You got Henry?
We've got a Henrietta.
Oh, of course. Henry, mate. Henry's where it's at. The old boy.
We've got Henrietta, LGBT, Positive.
Okay.
We've then got a thing called an Oofy,
Never heard of that in my life.
a robotic Hoover that
Oh, I've got
sets
one.
itself off at 8 a.m. every morning. I love it. I call him my son. I talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
It's, yeah,
The little circle ones.
little circle goes.
Do you know what I've done to them before? Well, so it's when I lived with Mo in our previous place that we had a few years ago. We put kitchen knives on it, like duct taped them to it. So it was just going around the house with knives on it, and then like whoever gets cut by it is like the loser.
What is wrong with you both?
Oh mate, it's great. It's good fun. I reckon like if you ever split up with Annabella, move in with us, mate.
What? So we can play bloody Hoover Wars.
Do you know? Yeah. Do you remember Robot Wars?
Yeah.
Like Sir Kill a Lot.
I went and watched that.
No.
Yeah, mate. They used to film it in Rotherham,
What?
in a
Mate,
place called Magna.
Why is Rotherham like got so many? It's like I swear it's like the deadest place, but it's got so many like weird good things there.
I think it was in Rotherham. Mate, if my memory is correct, I saw it in Rotherham.
So you've seen Sir Kill a Lot?
I've seen that thing with pincers on its.
No. You had Matilda, you had Twister, Sir Kill a Lot, Sergeant Bash. Do you remember Sergeant Bash? I think that's him.
No.
He had like a little flamethrower.
Oh.
Robot Wars is unreal, mate.
Robot Wars was elite.
That was like getting home from school, eating your chicken nuggets and chips and beans, and just smashing Robot Wars.
Pretty much. I had chicken and rice though. It's probably why I'm such a good bodybuilder in comparison to you.
You had chicken and rice when you was younger?
No, did I heck? Did I heck, mate? Turkey Twizzlers, bro.
Mate. Good man, yeah. What's your third Hoover then, mate? The important question.
I've got a G-Tech.
G-Tech Air Ram?
Yeah. Bloody hell, you know your Hoovers, don't you?
I know, mate. We're like 26, 27 now, mate. All right.
Yeah. We know these things.
Yeah. I'm 28 this month, mate. So,
oof. When's your birthday? How long?
28th of April. I'm 28. 28.
Mine's the week after, and I'm 27.
Young little whippersnapper.
I know. Got so much to live for, unlike you. Life's over.
I know, mate. I know. Look how much more you've achieved than me in life, right?
And you've had 12 months extra.
I'm just lagging, man. I'm lagging behind.
You're an absolute disgrace.
Do you know what? I'm just gonna quit. I'm gonna quit.
Do it.
Quit bodybuilding. I'm gonna quit coaching. Just everything. Sorry, clients. I'm gone.
You can go and get a job in Lidl.
I'm gonna go get a job in Curry's and sell Hoovers. G-Tech Air Rams.
Good man.
Oh God. Yeah, fantastic start to the podcast, mate. How's things with you anyway, though?
Yeah, things are good. I've just had a really good training session. I've still got a little bit of a niggle in my pec, which I've had since January. So I might actually go and get that looked at now.
I would, because you had it in like the last 2 training sessions that we've done together as well.
Yeah. Mate, I've had it every single push session. It's just like here.
So I was gonna say, have you deloaded since prep, but you had a holiday, didn't you? So that was
yeah.
Did you train hard over there though?
Yeah, it's quite hard, but not like. I've had plenty of time off. Like I went bloody snowboarding, didn't I?
Well, but yeah, but that's not really tight. It's still active, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't need a deload. I was
about to say, because when I injured, like when I was out for about 6 months after 2019, that's because when I finished my prep, I was like, Josh Croggan just beat me by 1, but I'm getting straight into my off season. Didn't have any time off, and my body just went, just died. So
yeah. my body is fine. It's just my pec. My pec's a bit fucked. How are you, mate? What's crack-a-lacking?
I'm good. I'm really good. I'm settled into Manchester now. I walked to Deansgate for the first time the other day, and apparently it's really rough there. I thought it was quite nice.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was like, someone's like, "Oh, did you not get robbed?" I was like, "No, I was just walking through." I feel it's a bit different for a man, though. Walking around places, like you just feel like safer, don't you?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, mate. We went to Liverpool last week. If we can survive Liverpool, we are fine everywhere else.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, going to Liverpool, no offence to anyone here that's Scouse and lives in Liverpool, if I had to support a football team, I would actually support Liverpool, but I didn't like it, mate.
No, I didn't.
I've been there, and I'm not just saying that because it's not first impressions. I've been there a few times now. Just not my. It's not my vibe.
Yeah. We go for a reason. The reason why we go is a great reason, and we have a great time being there. It's just the bits in between where you're like driving around Liverpool, nightmare.
Yeah.
You go over a bridge, you got to pay £1.30 or whatever it is, rip off. We had an encounter, didn't we, Tom?
We did.
We had an encounter.
It wasn't Purple Aki, but it may as well have been.
I don't know who Purple Aki is.
He's in Purple Aki. Oh. Okay, I'm not going to go into detail. It's just he's quite viral on the internet, on Facebook and stuff like that. And it's just some big scouse man. He's like 6'8", and he likes young men.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
Say less.
Yeah.
So we met Purple Aki, or someone that was similar to Purple Aki, and he came up to us, stood straight in front of me and Tom, and went, "Have you got any change?" I said no, because I didn't. And then when I went to go round him, he came just stopped me from going past him.
Basically, the best way to envision it is, when you're walking down the street opposite someone, they step one way to avoid you. You step the same way. They step the same way. And it's like that awkward kind of encounter. He was doing that deliberately to stop you from moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought for a brief moment, things are going to get a little bit, hairy here.
Yeah.
And Tom's going to have to karate chop him in the throat.
Yeah. I was going to give him a swift little katana kick to the neck, mate. But, it's quite intimidating, for two small little men's physique guys.
Yeah.
To have this 6'5" guy in a big black coat. It was quite scary, mate. He wanted that change.
Oh, mate, he wanted all the change.
Yeah.
And the best bit about this, it weren't late at night. We're 5 PM. The sun was very much shining, and there was a lot of people around. This guy was not worried.
Yeah, but imagine being a young girl, small, 5'3" or something like that, and that big dude is just blocking your path where you're walking, asking you for change.
Yeah, mate. If I was small and skinny and scared of the world, I would have just given him my phone and been like, "See you later, mate. My password is this."
If someone come up to me and genuinely intimidation tactics is probably not the best way to get people to give you money. Maybe come with a card trick or something that,
Yeah. Did I tell you about I had another encounter with a homeless fellow the other day? Did I tell you about that?
No.
So it was outside of Sainsbury's, and I was going in, and every so often I'll just go, "Oh, do you want anything, mate?" And I asked this guy, "Oh, do you want anything?" He says, "Yeah, I'll have a sandwich." I went, "All right, no worries." Went in, got a sandwich. I think it was ham and cheese or something. Got a drink, got him a chocolate bar, and then I went out with it to give it him, and he went, "Oh, I don't want a sandwich from Sainsbury's. I want one from the sandwich shop over there." I went, "Well, you ungrateful shit. This is the only thing that I'm offering you. So either take it or leave it." I went, "Actually, I'm not going to give it to you." No, I'll have it. I went, "Go on then, enjoy it." And then he started going, "Oh, fucking shit sandwich this." I was like, "You
joking
little
me?
dickhead."
Did he actually?
Yeah.
Mate, a lot of people like professional beggars. You do know that?
Professional beggars. Well, he needed to be a little bit more professional, and I might have gone into the other sandwich shop.
Mate, it's because he's getting stuff. He's spoiled, mate. He's getting stuff bought from all the time, And a lot of these homeless people that you see they've got homes and stuff, mate.
Yeah,
they have homes.
And I bet they've got Aston Martins hidden round the back.
Well, mate, you might be homeless after.
Yeah. Technically, I am homeless. I live in a car.
There's people that do that. There's 100% people out there that have bought their dream cars at the sacrifice of having a home, and then they just live in the car. That's definitely a thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But what was I going to say? Oh, you haven't even asked me, but off season for me, mate, I am currently the heaviest I've ever been.
I saw, what is it, 87.1?
87, about 87 and that, 87.6 at my heaviest.
Bloody hell.
Mm.
Oh, you big boy.
And I feel like I'm big, right? I've got body fat on me, but like
Yeah.
when you focus on one area, like my midsection, it looks like I I need to diet. But then you see my legs, you see my back, you see everything else. It's like I've got striations in it still. Still got separation in my arms. Like it's
Yeah.
just in that midsection. So it looks like from the front they're like, oh, he needs to diet, but I don't. I genuinely
No,
don't. And like,
you don't need to diet.
nah. So like, I'm just going to push up to like 90 over the next few months, mate.
Oh, mate, you're going to surpass that.
Do you reckon?
Oh God, yeah.
I'm scared. Well, I'm
If
not.
you
I'm
if you
excited.
if you don't go over 90, when this podcast is getting cancelled. I'm
Have
not
you ever
doing the
been over
podcast
100?
anymore. If you don't weigh 92 kilos, at least by the end of your off season, I'm falling out with you.
92.
Minimum.
Okay. Okay.
Mate, you're like 5'11".
Yeah, but I'm built like a hummingbird, mate.
Yeah, you got
I've
no
got
legs, have you?
no legs, hollow bones. Yeah. So, but anyway, yeah, 87.6 kg at my heaviest. And like, do you know when people are like, oh, like peak off season and like they can't get their food down, they're force feeding? No, nothing. Like my appetite is still like high. I have to like stop myself at the end of the day, like put the food down, you know? And I
Yeah.
don't know why. Obviously, it's because I'm actively building muscle mass, but I just feel like in the past when I've tried to gain weight, like my sleep has been bad. I've been a lot more stressed than what I am right now. Like, and all those factors combined, mate, it's just making it easy. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna, you know,
A weird update on my food and stuff, right? So obviously I had food poisoning whilst I were on holiday. My weight came down quite a lot. A lot. It's not really gone up much. So like this morning I was 88 kilos. When like
Ooh.
before I went away, I was just under 92. And basically last week, Annabella, my lovely girlfriend, decided that we was going to start, not that we don't eat healthily anyway, but we're going to eat even more healthily. So I don't know if anyone's seen on my story, been starting the day with like a ginger shot that I've made myself. What are you laughing at?
Yes,
Yeah,
bodybuilding.
woo. Been having a Yakult, babe.
Microbiome.
Mate, my digestion is on point.
Well, I can imagine, mate. You haven't gained any weight.
But I think it's, like it's one thing just getting your weight up, but my digestion is really, really good. I'm having
Mhm.
very good bowel movements. And if that means that my weight goes up slower, or like, you're just not, your stomach isn't like stressed, then that's
Mm.
just going to be a better off season anyway, isn't it? 'Cause you're going to be able to actually use the food better that you're eating.
Yeah, well, you're not just shitting it out. You're actually absorbing the nutrients from that food. Like, if your
Yeah.
digestion's not in a good place, anything you eat, like, your body's not going to like assimilate and digest absolutely everything. Versus if your digestive system is in a good spot, you'll find that you know, your trips to the toilet will be a lot more pleasant as well. And that
Mm.
is a sign that obviously you're extracting all the nutrients that you need to out of it. So that's good. Have you changed anything else? Is it just the ginger shots? Like ginger, like
Uh,
so one the cinnamon, turmeric, and ginger and stuff like that are so good for you, man.
so Annabella's new task that she's got is giving us, I think it's 20, rather than doing a 5 a day, we're doing like
Mm.
a 20 a day.
Ooh.
So that's like a lot of fruit and veg.
Yeah, so you're getting like a lot of your carbs from fruit and veg.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
lot of volume.
Yeah. But, appetite's like through the roof. So it's all
Hmm.
gravy, baby. Yeah, it's been interesting. I shall keep everyone updated with my bowel movements and my daily ginger shots.
How many calories would you say that you're eating, or you still don't know?
I reckon I'm like beyond 500 grams of carbs a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't work out calories. I'm roughly on between 500 and 550 carb, 250 protein, and about 70 fat
Hmm.
for the
Yeah.
day.
So, like with your intuitive eating, then you're obviously not tracking your food. You know exactly what you're eating pretty much. Then your other main kind of thing that you do push up or keep an eye on is just body weight.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, proactively, I've held weight now for like a couple of weeks. I just need to eat more food, and you'll just keep like your foundational foods, but you'll maybe add in little extras on top of it.
Yeah, mate, my big thing has always been performance. Like that's the main thing that I want to keep driving. And if I need to gain a little bit more body weight to keep the performance high, then I will. But the main thing that I've always focused on is performance, and getting stronger, doing more reps, doing more volume.
Yeah.
That's numero uno. Because no point gaining weight if you're not getting stronger. Because then you are just getting fat.
Yeah. It's a weird one, isn't it? Because a lot of people like different approaches. Like for me, I'm a bit more structured than you. It's like I'm still practically tracking my food. I'm still like, being a bit more on it in that regard. But I just enjoy it.
Yeah.
I enjoy the process. So for me, it's not tedious, and I enjoy it. But obviously, for you, like you just enjoy eating intuitively, and that's absolutely fine.
I do eat the same food every day.
Yeah.
Like, I could try my food tomorrow, and then that I know for certain. In fact, I'll do that. I'll
Okay.
try my
Track
food
it. Track it
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
I'll send you my macros, or I might even put them on my story so that the listeners can find out. But I eat the same every day. It's all gravy.
So I'm
I'm
eating
getting stronger.
4,100 at the moment. Is what I'm eating.
What's that split up into?
About 230 protein, around 625 carb, and then around 80 fats, 75, 80 fats, something like that.
Oh, my baby boy's eating.
I am. I'm eating, and dude, I could go to like 5K if I really wanted to. Do you know what I mean? It's like digestion's just great. It just feels fine.
Nice.
I feel like fortunately for me, like I've never really suffered from bad digestion only on like prep, where like I don't go to the toilet for like 4 days, right? But have you had that?
Yeah, I've had
Yeah,
that.
grim. Like, but I feel like a lot of people, the main reason why they do struggle to get food in or digest their food, especially for like skinny lads, is probably because I've noticed like a pattern. It's usually people that are very high stress and they've got poor sleep.
Yep.
That's for me is like
Yep.
the main driver. If you can bring their stress down and improve their sleep, their digestion just improves massively.
Yeah.
Like massively. And it's just like something that I've noticed, like as a pattern, like, when you coach a lot of people for X amount of time, you notice patterns. And when, types of people that struggle with X and types of people struggle with Y,
Yeah.
I always find that with digestion and getting food in, it's always people that are very highly stressed and people that just don't sleep.
Yeah. Or I agree. Stress, sleep, and then structure. So
Yeah.
if someone said to me, "Oh, Josh, I'm really struggling to get these 4 meals in," it's like, "Oh, what time are you having your first meal? And what time are you having your last meal?" If you're having your first meal at 10, 11 o'clock, obviously you're going to struggle then to get 4 meals in before you go to bed. So yeah, make sure that you're getting a meal in within your first hour of the day, and then you will find that your appetite is just far greater.
Yeah. And it's like, people say, "Oh, but I eat so much food." It's like, well, yeah, you eat a lot of food in like 2 meals in the day. But those 2 big meals, it's like, yeah, they are like 1,300 calories per meal. So like 2,600 calories.
Yeah.
It's a bit different to eating 4 meals of like 900 calories where you sitting below just under 4,000 calories. So just break it up and get some structure, and
Yeah,
good
man.
sleep and de-stress. You'll find that
Yeah,
your
bro.
digestion improves.
Lovely stuff. Right, I have got 2 things written down for topics of conversation, and we're already 25 minutes in. This could end up being like a relatively long podcast this time. For a one-on-one.
Lock in, people. You're going to be here for about 3 hours of us.
So, 2 topics. One of them is the fact that we are now just under 6 weeks out from the NBW Classic.
Yes.
How are you finding? Am I right in thinking that these are the first lads that you've had on stage?
They will be indeed. I've prepped people in the past for photo shoots, but this will be the first time getting my boys on stage.
It's different gravy. Photo shoot stuff, holiday prep.
Yeah.
It's a doddle. It's easy. You've not got posing to think about. You're not managing things to the finest detail because there's almost no need. You're on a diet. You're in a deficit. That's it. Whereas a bodybuilding prep, you actively have to try and maintain every ounce of muscle that you built in your off season.
Yeah.
And that requires more attention to detail.
But I'm
So you
absolutely
enjoying
loving it. Oh,
Yeah.
loving it, mate. Loving it. Like I know how to prep someone, and I'm obviously experienced myself in that. It's just all about finding the right people for it. Because I've had
Yeah.
people inquire for like shows in the past, and I've said no because I just I'm only going to put someone in there that I feel like it's not even just physically, it's just them in themselves, their demeanor, their mentality, their discipline. Like someone's got to have that athlete mindset in a sense, or
Yeah.
they've got to be able to develop it very, very quickly. And it's only this year that I've actually found, a good handful of boys that are like, they have that. And it's so good and exciting and fun working with lads that just want it,
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going very well. First few shows of the year, I've got my boy Zach, I've got Will, and I've got Matt. They're going to be getting on stage, all men's physique guys as well, and they're all bringing it, mate. They're all kind of like different different parts of their journey in regards to like competing and their physique and whatnot. They're all going to be first timers, but the main thing is like they're just showing up every single day and bringing their best. And as a coach, that's literally all I ask for. And I'm sure you can relate. There's nothing more satisfying when when you check in with them, there's going to have been progress and they're going to have like a positive week because they're just nailing it, man.
Yeah. I've like restructured my check-in system now, and on a Monday I have everyone that's on prep checking in. Like to kickstart their week with some positivity, to kickstart my week with some positivity. And this week has just been like, we're 6 weeks out, things are looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah. 6 weeks out, you don't want to be inside out shredded. You want to be in a position where you are still responsive to changes that you can make on like a diet and expenditure front.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It's hard to expect a first timer to be able to hold condition.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like emotional up and down with that. And even for myself last year, holding condition as long as I did, it was fucking tough, mate.
Oh, God,
so
yeah.
I feel like with a first timer, banging out 2 shows, just land the plane right. Don't hold condition for too long. And then, it's going to make the whole process a lot more enjoyable for them as well.
Oh, I completely agree. I was literally speaking this morning. One of my boys were like, why aren't I inside out now? Because I've seen people that like in the past, they've been inside out at like 10 weeks out. The guy that he referenced was, do you know Dirk Kimmich? I think he's German or
Coached by.
Austrian. You are?
Yes, I know who you mean. Yeah,
Coached by Alberto Nunes.
Is he just like shredded all the time?
No, he's not. He's not. But his prep's about 52 weeks. It's about a year. So he's inside out 3 months out, and that's no exaggeration. I remember he's done prep quite a few times now. The first time that he really made a name for himself in the natural world, everyone were like, this guy's too shredded for the distance that he is out, and somehow he managed to maintain it, look mint, he won his pro card, he won a world title at the first crack. Wild. But I don't think that's the way that you should do it, especially if you're a first timer.
Yeah.
There's no benefit for being shredded for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, you'll be ready early, so you've not got the stress of like, I need to dig 3 weeks out. But you're going to have the stress of being lean at 4, 5, 6 weeks out, which is it's just pointless.
We got to remember as well, is that Dirk Kimmich?
Yeah.
What does he do? Is he an online coach?
I believe so. I believe he lives in Thailand.
So being able to build your life around your physique and your fitness, that's easy. Easy. Versus someone that has a 9-to-5 day job and they are maintaining that level of condition from 8 weeks out. Nah.
Yeah.
These are the things you got to like remember. You're not just coaching other full-time bodybuilders. These are people that have lives. And that's a huge thing to consider. 100%.
Yeah, definitely. It's like I've said again. I say this a lot to my clients. I'm sure you're the same, but a prep should not cause detriment to your actual life. Like if you're putting your job at risk, your relationship at risk for a prep, it's probably not worth it.
No, 100%. 100%, mate. I agree. But no, it's gonna be good, mate. I believe some of our boys are going to be against each other.
Yeah, they are. They are quite a few.
100%.
Yeah.
So it'll be good. So first show, how many have you got at the first show?
6,
Nice.
7.
3. So
I try not to focus too much on the numbers and just on the fact that I have got boys competing there, and they
Yeah.
will be good.
Yeah, I had more lined up that unfortunately I've had to pull out of prep for the first show. But in a sense, I'm glad. I'm not glad for them, but like
Yeah.
obviously for my clients that are doing it, it just means I can give them more attention, more time.
Is it your
Less
boy
moving
Zach?
parts.
Were he meant to compete?
Yes, but we pushed it back because of he is going on holiday, so we're going to be doing what's the name of the shows towards the end of the year. Well, we're doing Supernaturals with him. And we're also doing the UKFBA. There's a novice towards the end of the year, isn't there?
There is September.
Yes. So the September novice show, and we're doing the Supernaturals.
Yeah. So like the benefit for him, right? Having looked at his photos, he would not have been very competitive in the first timers. But you've reversed out of the diet. He's then had that that bounce of training being mint, sleep, like everything just being elevated. That he'll make like twice as many. He'll get newbie gains again, and then you'll start prepping a few months' time, and it'll look so much better for it. So there are benefits to time is your greatest asset in it. The more time that you can
100%.
spend doing something, the better.
Yeah, it's like with my boy Matt, who's going to be doing the 26th of May show. He turned up to me last year, and to be fair, could have gotten conditioned in time, but he wanted to do as a junior because it was the last time of the year he could do juniors. He wanted to do a show, but it was only like 10 weeks out.
Yeah.
So it's like the typical turn up a little bit too late, and then obviously wanted to jump in. And I just not reluctantly for him, like to disappoint him, I was like, no, like if you want to do this and you want to do it right, forget about juniors. Like that doesn't mean anything. You've got a lot of potential here. Take the time and we'll do novice next year. And then we took him through like a 20-week off season, improved small areas, and now his body is just responding and he's coming in perfectly, mate. And not only that, like we've built a good relationship as well.
Yeah.
So it just means going into this show, like it's not just like show up and I've got to kind of figure them out. Like we've had time to build that connection, that bond, and like really just like bring a physique. Because again, as we spoke about in our last podcast, like the juniors isn't all that. Like I feel like the caliber between a junior show versus novice show is going to be pretty similar anyway. So yeah, it's exciting, mate. It's going to be good. But yeah, with Zach, it's just it's crazy, mate. Obviously, fantastic genetics. Clearly, to see he's a PT himself. Like if he's getting into online coaching, he's got a lot of experience. He's been training for like 7 or 8 years, I think it is. But the response that we've had from him, mate, is just a joke. Like I sent you that back shot, and it's just ridiculous, ridiculous. So I think he's going to do very, very well with the WNBF personally. But we shall see.
Very good. Very good.
Very good.
Very exciting.
Any of your boys that you're well, obviously excited for all of them, but anyone that's
jumping
to
out.
Look out for? Yeah.
My man James Dobbin, mate. The bloke's an absolute freak. I put him on my story earlier. He's shredded, but like he's shredded, eating so much food.
Yeah. Does he listen to the podcast?
Probably not.
Well, James, if you are, mate, he's just so dense.
He's so dense, right? So I think I spoke to you in person about my only worry with him is his legs aren't big enough.
Yeah.
He's doing men's physique.
He's doing men's physique now.
Yeah. So
yeah,
he's going to do bodybuilding at the first show, and then the second show we're doing men's physique. And I think he's going to do amazing.
Yeah. Play to your strengths. And what have you got, strengths-wise as a men's physique athlete? You've got big-ass delts, you've got a big-ass striated chest, and you've got ridiculous arms. Right? So it's like, do you want to excel in men's physique? Probably more so than would do bodybuilding or do bodybuilding.
I think he's going to do well at bodybuilding. Like he's getting better at posing. He's in immense condition. If anyone wants to check him out, it's James Dobbins. I'm not sure if he's private. He might be private on Instagram, but yeah, I'll post him to the grid soon. He looks
glutes
mint.
In.
You are?
Are his glutes in?
His glutes are nearly in.
Right.
He's got a little bit on his lower bum. The top of his glutes, they're lining up. But yeah,
I hope you're going to find shorts that fit the man, mate. At this rate, Jesus Christ.
he'll wear mine.
So, anyone else? You got James,
Theo White,
Gio's looking
Gio.
good. I met Gio.
Yeah, you've met Gio.
Yeah.
Jack Bennett, who interesting one with Jack. I think Jack does listen to the podcast, and I don't think he'll mind me talking about it. But he almost like started prep with the idea of like, I'm not going to annoy Josh. Like Josh is a busy guy. I'm not going to annoy him. So like he would go through something. So like he might be absolutely knackered, and he'll just tell me all the time, I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm fine.
I'm fine. And then I'll see photos of him and be like, you're not fine. I know what fine looks like, and you're not fine. So I think over the past week, we've had like a little bit of a breakthrough that like, this is like that you would have had earlier if you worked with a coach during an off season, but I've literally just had him for prep, where he needs to tell like this goes for anybody. Whenever you're working with a coach, you need to know everything. I mean, don't go making things up just to go, oh yeah, coach, this has happened. But you've got to be transparent and honest with what's going off in your body, at home, appetite, training, all of it. You've got to let your coach in. Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to, as a coach, you've literally got to be like a little parrot on their shoulder, hearing and seeing everything, you know?
Yeah. So yeah, he's having his first high day for a while today, and I feel like he's going to end up having like 3 high days in a row because he's that fucked.
Yeah.
Like I'd be like, oh mate, you've not tracked your steps. What's your steps at? Oh yeah, like over 20,000 a day. I'm like, all right, okay. I only want you on 12, but okay. Sound.
Yeah. What does he do for a job though? Like, I mean, I'm guessing that's just lifestyle.
Yeah, I think it is a little bit, but if not to that extent. 20,000 steps a day is ridiculous.
Yeah, well, mate, I've got boys that do 20. I mean, I had someone that used to do 25,000 steps every single day without fail because they worked in a warehouse.
Oh right, bloody hell!
Just slugging it out, and he was eating like, I think he was like in the 60 kgs, and he was eating nearly 5,000 calories a day.
Jeez.
Yeah. So like when you talk about hard gainers, okay, there's outliers, right?
I'd get him on the Tony's Chocoloni's protocol. 2 chocolate bars a day, bro.
Right. Are they still on your Instagram?
What?
The shakes.
Yes.
Right. Okay, people, listen, right. Go to Josh's Instagram. If you're not following him already, follow him, right? I don't know how far they have to scroll along, but what's the name of the highlight?
It's on my highlights. So you know, like how you've got your story highlights.
Yeah,
Swipe along on there.
What's it called?
It's called Get Fat.
Get Fat. So if you're struggling to get weight, just go to Josh's Instagram and watch the Get Fat highlight. Oh my god, it's the best thing I've ever seen in my life,
mate. That, do you know when we were watching that? Were it last week?
It was in the when we was doing a shoot for Elite.
Everyone were like, "You're disgusting. What's wrong with you? How have you eaten that?"
It's amazing. We were at breakfast, weren't we? We were at breakfast, and you just putting Oreos, and ice cream,
cookies, weight gainer shakes, all blended together. Just go and watch it and tell me your thoughts. And equally, if you want to give them a go, give them a go. They clearly worked.
Oh, I bet they taste incredible.
Some of them did. Some of them weren't great. Some of them were unreal. There's a Lucky Charms one that I distinctly remember being phenomenal.
Right. So this, I'm guessing, the Get Fat shakes are not going to make it into the new ginger shot diet kind of, you know.
No.
That's a shame, mate.
It's a shame. It's a big shame.
I reckon open. What about when Classic Physique potentially kicks off, mate?
Shall I just just start again? Shall I just do it now?
You got to make. I reckon you should make Annabella one.
Should I just make one for the old time's sake? I'll do a YouTube video eating my old diet.
Yeah.
Eating my old gaining diet.
Yes. Right. Okay. So
I've got some. Oh,
in Josh's like heyday, right? Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be good. So in the Crog Dogs off season heyday, worst diet, what would a typical day look like?
oh dear. Oh dear. I used to have every day. So I'd have one of them shakes every day.
Yeah.
And then I'd go to Morrison's and get a microwave family pasta platter, which was about 1,600 calories.
Right.
That that was peak. Oh no, did it get worse than that? Yeah, it might have.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go on MyFitnessPal because I used to track, and I'm gonna do that as a YouTube video.
Wicked. Mate, I'm so excited for that. Your
Yeah.
diet sounded awful. But to be fair, mine wasn't much better. Like at uni was probably when it was. Do you know when you left you all just completely to your own devices for the first time at uni? So
No,
like, oh, you don't, do you?
no,
Oh,
I sit at
mate.
home. Carry on.
Yeah. So like typical day of eating for me would be like in the morning, like full fat bacon with like 4 eggs and like 4 slices of toast for breakfast, and then my lunch. Between lunch, this is when I did like a super mega Stockton bulk. Between lunch would be a smoothie, which would have dark chocolate blended in it, peanut butter, full fat milk, my protein, whey protein. What else? And like a frozen banana. Unreal, absolutely unreal. That was. Lunch would have been like chicken breast with about 60 grams of mayo, and then like sweet potato wedges, but like with lots of olive oil over them.
Mm.
And then dinner would have been an Audi pizza with a pint of ice cream, and then like before I went bed, it would just be like 100 grams of Cocoa Pops with another whey protein shake. That's not bad.
Tom, mate, my mind is like going back to my last bulk before I competed was horrific.
What, the one just?
The one where the get fat shakes came from.
Okay,
I
got you.
finished my day off most days with either 1 or 2 tubs of Ben and Jerry's.
Oh my god, that's so bad. Like that's so
Oh,
unhealthy.
that is
It's
it's
like
so
obviously
bad.
you weren't fat, but like the amount of like
Sugar.
sugar, like, and again, nothing inherently wrong with sugar, but when it's in like that kind of quantity,
Yeah, we're
and
talking
there's
like 2 to
like
300 grams of sugar a day.
yeah, like your the plaque in your arteries, mate. I
Oh
bet it
my
wasn't good.
god. How am I alive?
I don't know because you got Annabella now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She's
Just get me
reversed all
alive.
the aging, mate. Yeah.
I would be dead if it weren't for her. 100%.
Jesus Christ, mate. Yeah, I do like every now and then I'll have like a bit of ice cream. You know, if you go to Aldi and get the chocolate brownie ice cream, it's like a pint of it, and it's like 327 calories. It's really good. If you look at the panel on it, though, if you look at the actual ingredients, there's a lot of ingredients,
Mm.
which is not typically a good thing. But
No. Eddie Abu would not be very happy with you.
no, he would be fuming, mate. This is shit.
Just try and get him on the podcast.
To face too big time now, mate.
We've got an in, haven't we?
Oh, do you know what we should do though? I'm just going to spam him with all your highlights.
Do it.
Imagine if he saw that.
Oh, mate. That would give him a heart attack.
Eddie Abu, rate my shake.
Oh, mate. Yeah, that's going to be a YouTube video, that.
Yeah,
Eating my old bulking diet. Oh, my good God.
that's class.
Oh, God.
Can I join you on it? Should we do it together?
Yeah, you could go for it. Go for it.
Come on.
Do you want to ruin your week? Come and have that. Come and enjoy my day of eating.
If you wanna ruin your week and spend half of it on the toilet, you know what to do.
Yeah, bad times. I have one more topic written down, unless there's anything that you want to discuss before we do our cues.
No, I've just put my phone on charge because it's died, and I need to get the questions up. So carry on.
Great,
Mate.
perfect. So, as I'm sure not everyone knows, but your boy, as well as being an online coach, did one-on-one PTing. And last week, I finished one-on-one PTing. Officially, done and dusted, kippers and custard.
Done and dusted kippers and custard.
Yeah. I'm
I've
just
never-
putting it out there as like, I'm quite happy about it.
Okay. I know people that still PT, but like, you carried on doing it obviously because you just love it, didn't you?
I carried on doing it. To start off with, like, I used to do, like my peak, I did like 60 hours of PT in a week for 2-3 years. Like, I was a PT. Like, that's just how it is. I converted my dad's garage into a gym. Like, so I weren't having to pay gym rent, but instead I was spending tens of thousands on equipment. It was good. Like, there was absolutely, no desire to earn more money or whatever. It was going really, really well. But then obviously with online coaching and wanting to coach bodybuilders, you don't really do that in person. Like, there's no desire for, a bodybuilder to have a PT, have an online coach. So naturally my like business just went in a different direction. And then the online side became a size where it requires all of my attention. And I just kind of thought, sorry, I'm going to try and juggle both. And yeah, not the smartest idea. Like, you go from working, 60 PT sessions a week to literally working every single second of the day. So yeah, no longer PTing. Just got loads of gym equipment that's never going to get used again. And I'm super happy about it because I can put absolutely everything into the online. Yeah,
Congratulations, mate.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
Honestly, I feel like with that as well, though, like PT is amazing, and I absolutely loved PTing. But I never like had as many clients as you purely because I didn't have the same amount of time to build up my business because of like lockdowns and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I was just forced into online quite early on. But one thing you got to like weigh up is like PT, as good as it is, it takes up a lot of time. Like, you have to be there, and like people don't turn up, and X other reasons as well, and it's just a very time consuming thing. And you can earn good money doing it, but the way I see things is like the life quality you get from it's amazing, but like being an online coach, even if you take like a slight pay cut to start with, you have so much more spare time and free time to yourself, which I think negates the money that you could earn from like maxing out PT. And like, I can't really relate to that because I just pretty much didn't have the capacity or fill up my capacity with PT clients. But it makes it a lot more enjoyable when you can actually have a second to be able to just like breathe and you're just not on the gym floor all the time. I can imagine.
Yeah.
Just like the quality of day-to-day life is just a lot more enjoyable for you now, no doubt.
Yeah, I think so. Like, it's obviously still early days, and I'm not very good at blocking out my time. So rather than going, right, I'm going to have everything done by this time, it's just kind of like, I'll just work until I need to not work.
Yeah. Mate, I'm very similar in the sense of like, I know how to work hard for long periods of time, but I'm not very good at like directing that work, like structured, waking up and like, I've got this. I have like a to-do list and I'll just smash it out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Same.
So, yeah.
Same. Shall we answer some cues?
We shall. Yeah, hopefully my phone is charged as well. You fire away, mate.
Right. We actually have a few cues, and we have an Ian Talbot Balf.
Oh, here we go.
We'll save it to the end. But yeah, here we go. First question is from Annabella. Wow.
Ooh, hello.
Biggest non-gym win of 2024 so far?
Moving to Manchester.
Brilliant. That's what I was going to say for you. Surely moving to the north.
100%. No regrets.
You've made so many personal progressions this year. It's insane.
Yeah, it's my whole life is like flipped on its head for other reasons other than just like moving as well. But it's all going in a very positive direction. So I'm very, very happy about that. It's definitely the biggest win, even right now. But I know it's going to lead on to more wins.
Yeah, 100%. I'd say for me, it is having Tom Hermitage on board.
Yeah, that's huge.
It's for me. It's like a statement of intent of the way that that just coaching's going, and like we're already kind of talking about another
Oh,
potentially in
sick.
the future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, it's all gravy, baby. I'm very very
Exciting,
happy with
mate.
that. Tom's a seriously good guy. He's a seriously good coach. It's just going to be a case of giving it time.
Is he 6 weeks out now as well?
Yeah, he is.
Ooh, how's he coming in?
He's coming in all right. He's always going to have the not so positive aspect of him being so young.
Yeah, just the
But
density.
yeah, density that you get from training for years and years and years, like it'll come over time. But he's doing well, and he'll obviously come in on the money. He just might not have enough muscle to hang with the top guys. But this is it's part and parcel of being a junior, isn't it?
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's all good.
I'm fine.
All good, baby. You ready for another cue?
Mate, I'm born ready.
Right. Adam Jack. You have met him. He's
I
one
have
of my boys.
indeed. Adam, he's a good lad.
He has asked, are there more wheels or doors in the world? Discuss.
More wheels or more doors? 100% more wheels.
There's 100% more wheels.
Yeah, million percent.
Yeah.
I'm very, very confident with that answer.
I don't think this needs to be debated. I agree.
Are there more wheels or doors in the world? There are more wheels than doors in the world if you include all possible physical forms of wheels, such as the wheels on toy cars, vacuums, office chairs. There are more doors than wheels if you only include doors that you can walk through and only wheels used for human transport. So basically, if there's more doors than wheels if you include only doors that you can walk through and only the wheels used for human transport.
Yeah.
So I just thought all wheels. So like my office chair over there, the wheels on that.
Yeah.
The wheels on the bus go round and round,
Yeah. Round and round all day long.
Yeah.
So like, yeah. Unless you was counting doors as windows as well as like a portal that one could climb through if they wished. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then maybe, it might be more even. But the fact that a door is a door and wheels could be any form of wheel. I reckon if you cut open a door, you would find a wheel inside a door.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Yeah. Some doors have got like a little wheel that they use as their closing mechanism thing.
There you
Someone's
go.
going to be like a door fitter now, and they're going to hear me say that and rinse me.
I have a fire door specialist. That's a client.
Okay. Yeah, he's going to rinse.
He's going to be messaging me, Josh, just to let you know, there are 18 wheels inside a door.
Mate, fitting fire doors is graft, mate.
Mate.
They weigh a ton. And you've got to carry them up the stairs like that. Fucking,
Crazy.
Ruthless.
Next question. Can you be a 9-to-5 worker and be a successful bodybuilder as well?
Yes.
I've touched upon on this.
Yes, you can. Absolutely.
I saw this and I thought, I would fucking love to be a 9-to-5 worker.
You'd love it.
I'd love it. Mate, that's 8 hours work a day.
Yeah. Okay, to a degree, yeah.
8, 16. So you sleep for 8 hours, you work for 8 hours, 16 hours there. You've got another 8 hours left over. You can do cardio, meal prep, sit and watch TV for an hour, train, all of it.
There's a couple little things there, like when someone has like a 45-minute commute in the morning and a 45-minute commute in the evening. Little kind of nuances like that, which do get a little bit like touchy or like a little bit difficult. But you can 100% be a successful bodybuilder with a 9-to-5. You've just got to be structured and plan ahead and
regimented. Yeah, definitely.
You should be regimented. Bodybuilding is regiment. It's being on top of your shit, pretty much, and that's it.
Definitely.
And even if you work from home, you can be lazy as fuck because you've got the what's the word? The luxury of having all this time. you can get sloppy because you like almost don't have to have that structure versus having a 9 to 5. Got to be on it, you know?
Yeah. So yeah, the answer, Jim and Sam, is yes.
Yes, you can be a successful bodybuilder and have a 9 to 5. Because Ronnie Coleman was budding for that Mr. Olympia as a policeman.
There you go. Right,
Ronnie
Tom,
can do
next
it. You can do
question.
it.
You can be You can make one definitive change to the men's physique class across all federations. What is it? I know what mine is.
Standardized posing.
Fucking yes. And what federation would you copy?
WNBF. What IFBB?
PCA.
Would you?
Mate, I love PCA posing.
Oh, I don't know.
It's like bodybuilding. Yeah, it is like bodybuilding, but apart from you're not getting your quads out.
Okay. I don't like the head over side abs things.
Because you're shit.
Because I'm shit. But I do like front double, rear double.
Thank you.
So if you had IFBB, if IFBB or WNBF, because it's very similar, had a front double, rear double, and all the other relaxed shots, wicked.
Abs and
Because
thigh.
for me,
Abs.
the special thing about men's physique is being able to stand there in a relaxed pose and look fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Versus bodybuilders, like you got your crab most muscular in that. Versus men's physique, it's just like if you can stand there like you're literally stood on a beach and just have crazy proportions and look unreal. To me, that's men's physique rather than this. You know,
I understand,
Mm.
but like selfishly, as posing that I enjoy PCA.
Because you look good in it. There we go.
I mean, I don't look the worst.
I agree. We agree and disagree.
Yeah, we agree and disagree. That was from Martin MPL Fitness. Martin
I like that
Lamont,
question.
one of my boys, will be going or attempting to get a WMBF Pro card this year because he's that fucking good.
Supernaturals?
Supernaturals, Ireland, maybe Switzerland, maybe Germany, maybe the Worlds.
Oh, fully going for it then.
Oh, Tom, there's levels to this game. Martin is levels.
Semium. I need to see him.
I like to try and keep people under wraps a little bit.
Okay, well, just go Josh Croggan, following Martin.
Yeah, he's decent. He's also asked, you are only allowed to do 4 different exercises in the gym for the rest of your life. What 4 are you choosing?
Ooh. So for me now it's changed.
Ooh, it's a single arm dumbbell curl.
Single arm dumbbell curl. Preacher curl. I'm on the 27s now. The Atlantis incline plate loaded press.
Come to Rotherham.
What do you mean come to Rotherham?
There's a better incline press there that I want you to try.
Okay. Well, for me now, the Atlantis. It's got to be the cable crossover tricep extension. I just love it. Absolutely love it. And then, in all honesty, mate, probably Nautilus pull down.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Pull down.
Single hand
Nautilus pull down.
Pull down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Have they got one of them in Manchester?
No, unfortunately not. But you've got like 5 in Ultraflex.
Yeah. We have 2 of them in Ultraflex.
Yeah.
There was a period of time where we had 3.
Really?
Oh, we might still have 3.
Did Jack Thorburn break it?
Yeah, Jack Thorburn has broke it in the past. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So has Stephen Physiques.
Why am I not shocked, mate?
Yeah, Stephen Physiques fell off it. It was actually quite funny.
Okay, let me guess yours.
Go.
Extreme row.
No.
Prime. Extreme row.
No.
Okay. That shocked me.
Just straight up bent over row.
Oh, here we go. The bodybuilder. Okay.
What can you bent
sorry.
over row?
Oh, last time I did it, like 120 for like whatever.
For like whatever.
Yeah, like 20.
Oh, for like 45 reps. Oh.
No, I can't remember genuinely.
I did 150 for 8 the other day.
Were they buddy reps or actual reps?
They were decent.
Okay.
They were decent.
I just think it's like bang for buck, man.
I just love it.
Like systemically fatiguing, big time. Although it's going to like light up your hamstrings and spinal erectors and whatnot. But you're not getting it.
This is also my point in putting that in there.
Mm.
You know, you can only do 4 movements for the rest of your life.
Oh, fuck.
Stupid twat.
Okay, so are you thinking about this from like you're thinking about it from a total, like, what can you get out of...
Yeah.
Okay, I've completely
best
changed
bodybuilder.
my answer.
No, you can't.
Changed my answer. No.
You're
mate,
never winning a show again, mate.
I'm going to look shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to have 0 legs at all.
Yeah, buddy.
Like I do now.
Yeah. Right. Next movement, I would go for just a straight up, in fact, slight elevated deadlift.
Block pull.
Yeah, but not like a proper block like you do. Them stupid big ones. Like I'm talking 6 inches max.
Okay. That is big. That's
6
like
inches
that.
isn't that big,
dude. The blocks I use are the thin plastic ones, and I use 2 of them. It works out to be around 6 inches.
mate. 6 inches is the same size as my penis. It's that big.
I was trying to think of like a reference point, and I was like, Josh's dick is about 6 inches from what I can remember.
Yeah, it's that big. It's that big.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. Yeah. So slight elevated deadlift, bent over row. I would probably say a dumbbell press, and then just as like an enjoyment one, I'm going to say dumbbell press with a slight incline, 1 click up on the bench, low incline dumbbell press. I believe the optimal kids call it.
Yes.
And then enjoyment wise, I'm going to say a Cybex Bravo cable curl.
Is that the one with the back pad?
Yeah.
Got you. You like that?
Oh, I like it a lot.
You like that a lot.
I
Okay,
love it.
can I change my answers or not?
Nope.
Okay, cool. I'm just going to
Next.
look like a dickhead for the rest of my life. It's fine.
Worst bodybuilder in the world. That was also Martin Lamont. Thank you very much, Martin, for your 2 questions. You're an absolute babe. We've got 2 more questions from our my 2 favorite listeners. Sorry, everyone else.
Okay, because I'm just going to ask some. Okay, from Kaylee. Favorite Akon song.
Favorite Akon song.
All right,
No.
You're gonna hate me.
What?
I don't know the names of any of them.
I like Smack That.
Smack that on the floor. Smack that. Give me some more. I wish we could post to that, mate. That'd be good.
Yeah.
I'll be grooving to that.
Yeah.
Okay, I agree. Probably that.
Yeah. It's good. It's good one, that one.
I don't know the names of any others.
Akon's a legend. I once had tickets to see Akon, and then Akon cancelled the show, and then nothing else happened.
What a dickhead!
Yeah. Cheers, Akon. Thanks for that, brother.
Ruined Josh's childhood.
If you're listening, mate, you owe me an appearance on the podcast.
I'm sure we could dig loads of information out of him for men's physique.
Where were you? Where were you that day?
Oh, we could probably, to be fair, I could probably get like posing / dancing advice.
Oh yeah. I bet he knows how to do the Inman.
Yes, yeah, 100%. He could probably add at least another £5 of personality onto me, I reckon. So £15 of personality.
Minimum £5.
Yeah. Do you know what? So at Frontline Fit, right, they do like a little profile. Like when you sign up to the gym, they post your photo. I told them to put £10 of personality in it. Whether it will make it to the cut or not, I don't know. Anyway, moving on. So from Morgan.Fitzsimmons7, best ways to improve digestion, appetite, and aid efficiency consuming a lot of food. We kind of covered that in this podcast.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Ginger shots, Yakult, and eating loads of fruit and veg.
Yeah. Well, yeah, in a way, yeah, fruit and veg, because obviously it's good for your microbiome. But as well as that, a lot of foods have prebiotics, so yogurts. You've then got like kimchi, like fermented foods.
Oh, mate,
Cucumber.
kimchi's so good for it.
Yeah,
What's the recommendation? Is it 20 grams of kimchi per meal or 10 or something
something like that. Yeah,
per meaty meal?
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah,
like, it's just going to aid digestion. But then as well as that, as we said, stress management, sleep, preparing your meals in advance. But not only that, just recognizing what foods do sit well with you. Like sometimes foods are just simply not going to sit well. It's as simple
yeah.
as that. So wean those out. From Callum.67, you're going to like this one, mate. Hi, do you think it's worth a natty's time/effort to compete in an untested show? 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
There's no better
PCA.
feeling than beating gearheads. I'm joking. Okay, take that back. Yeah. There we go. Where's mine?
I've got a sword somewhere from more gearheads.
There you go. There you go. See, a few PCAs. They are from untested shows, and
Training.
would I would I recommend going for a Two Bros Open show? Probably not, because you've got to be realistic with your expectations. Would I recommend going for like smaller shows such as UKUP? I say smaller. Like PCA does have some ridiculous standards. But yeah, PCA, UKUP, other shows, absolutely. Because when you do, like, obviously, like you got to be pretty far into your natural journey. When you do jump on stage and you beat some enhanced boys, it's good fun.
Yeah, yeah. You like the way that I see it. You only need to win one enhanced person for it to be worthwhile,
Yeah,
because they've put their life at risk to try and win, and then you've gone and beat them. So even if you place fourth and you beat someone enhanced that's in fifth, that's a win. It's a
yeah.
big win.
What I find as well is like I I don't go into a PCA show like wanting to clean up, right? I'm going into.
Sorry.
You have a PCA overall sword, don't you?
No,
Do you not?
I have a Two Bros overall sword.
Okay. That's a two. Yeah, but that's a Two Bros natural show, though.
Yeah, but it weren't natural. There was a lot of people there that weren't natural.
Okay, fair enough. But no, so like obviously, every show you do, you want to do well. But like even when I came second in my last PCA show, I was like sick, and it just gives you confidence as a natural athlete. If you can beat guys that are enhanced, you can probably do pretty well on a natural stage.
Yeah, definitely. And like equally, if you're doing natural shows and you're doing really well, like I'm telling you, like say you've won 4 natural shows in a row,
Mm.
go and test yourself against the bigger boys. Like just do it.
Yeah, and it's like yeah, absolutely. Like what I'm trying to say is like I'm a lot more butthurt losing natural shows than what I am enhanced.
Definitely.
It's just water off a duck's back to me.
Yeah.
Still want to do well, but I'm not going to get caught up over it. So yeah, do them. It's good fun. And PCA shows, they're wicked. They're such good fun.
They are wicked.
Yeah. That's it. Just I put up the box too late, mate.
That's it. 2 questions.
3.
3. Right. John Freelove, one of my 2 favourite listeners. He has asked, Tom, what are you doing?
I was checking to see if I had any more questions.
No, you're not. You were texting. You were
I wasn't.
You were texting someone. You
No, I
little
wasn't.
flirt. You.
No,
I
I
need your
wasn't.
attention.
Okay.
So John Freelove has asked, if you could time travel for the day, where would you go?
To Josh's house.
When? Time travel, you tits, not levitate or what? Teleport. Levitate.
Time travel.
Time travel.
Where would I go?
You can go anywhere.
Okay. Anywhere, anytime in history.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you go first.
Oh, mate, I think it's just the type of person that I am. I got deep super quick with myself when I was thinking about this.
Okay, you've had time to think on it. Give me some more time. Explain.
Right. So I would go back to for people that don't know, my biggest influence in life and my biggest hero was my granddad. and who tragically passed away a few years ago, I would go back to one of the last conversations that I had with him. Just no real reason. Like, I don't want to say anything. I just want to be there. And then that'd be it. And then I'd happily come back.
Just to give you like a bit more like closure.
I don't know. Just sit and have a chat.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's actually giving me. So I never met my granddad.
Oh,
Do you know, like my dad's dad, and like so basically, I never met the bloke who raised the bloke who raised me. So there's a lot of like personality traits, obviously, that are now me. So I'd love to meet him.
yeah.
You know what I mean, and just see like what he's all about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say, because he died in his like 50s, I think it was. So obviously that's quite young, really.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, I'd love to meet my dad's dad, because my dad's a funny bloke, mate. He's got weird ways.
So imagine how funny your granddad were.
Yeah, I'd love to see where that come from, you know. And not only that as well, like my dad's always said to me, like, oh, like my dad would have like loved to, you know, meet you and whatnot. You would have got on well with him. So yeah, I'd want to see what that's all about.
There you go, mate. There you go. Thanks for the question, John. You've got two deep answers that we're both going to sit and cry about
Go visit
later.
the dead.
Let's go and see some dead relatives.
Should we could just go dig them up, to be fair.
Mate, I was going to say I'd dig mine up, but I scattered his ashes. He's in a pond in Doncaster, poor bugger.
Getting eaten by ducks.
Mate, I've not told the story on this podcast, but I told it on the Once You're In, You're In podcast. Yeah. And I scattered him in the water and ducks and fish were eating him. And I was literally
no.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, Grandad.
He's at one with the ducks now, mate. It's fine.
Yeah, he'd be fine about it, you know. Everyone turns into shit eventually, don't they?
Yeah.
Right.
Is it time?
Final question of the podcast. It's been an hour and 12 minutes. Ian Talbot Balfe, come on down, sister. Okay. He sent me a message as well saying Tom cannot wriggle out of this one.
Okay. I never wriggle out of them.
Would you rather have constant knob cheese or constant shitty breath for life?
Oh.
Ian, I've got both.
You've seen... Okay, so is it like breath that like smells like actual like feces?
We could just run with smelly breath.
I'd have the smelly breath.
You'd have smelly breath?
Yeah.
Have you been around anybody with smelly breath recently?
Not really.
It's a bit like oof.
But okay, so what would you rather face more though, like the embarrassment of having like bad breath, or the embarrassment of like a really intimate situation, and your dick is just hanging, mate? Like it's disgusting.
Oh, but then like kissing,
because you might have bad breath, but you might have an amazing dick.
Well, what? So that's going to be your chat up line when you meet a girl. Just ignore my breath. But my penis is amazing. Ian Talbot gave me two options, and I chose this.
You chose this one. Come on. I'd have the breath, mate.
Ian, you've really outdone yourself here, because they're not. Both of them are like not crazy annoying.
Yeah,
but they're quite annoying.
Do you know what I'd love to see? Ian's friendship group, because he's clearly got these from somewhere, mate.
Mate, 100%. His lads group chat will be absolutely fucked.
I bet it's like if the government found it, end game.
He's getting cancelled. I want to know what he does for a job. Can we get Ian on one time?
Yeah. Yeah. Quick fire questions of Ian. Right, hurry up. Dear. You've got to choose. We're an hour and 15 minutes in. Everyone's getting bored.
I would choose bad breath.
Yeah, there we go.
Having thought about it, you're right. Bad breath.
Yep. Yeah. Because at least your partner can enjoy, that. Yeah, exactly. There. And on that note, people, thank you very much for listening to the podcast. We hope you enjoyed it. Let us know down in the comments of YouTube. What would you rather have? Bad breath or a Rotting
Constant.
penis. That's the question of the day.
There
But
you go.
anyway, thank you very much for listening. If you want to use code BSB at checkout to get a discount on the best garms in the game, then you can do so down below. But anyway, when's the next launch coming?
End of this month.
End of this month. 2 weeks' time. Stay Frosty is coming, people. But yeah, that's it.
We didn't mention Elite again. Oh god damn. Sorry, Rachel.
Sorry, Rachel. If you want to use code Stockton10 at Elite Subs UK, you can do so to get yourself 10% off all the finest
JC10.
No. What did you say?
Nothing, mate.
No.
Nothing. Right.
Yeah.
Bye,
Stockton 10.
guys. Love you all. Bye.